Hello there, everybody. Welcome to Frosty Faustings. Thank you for tuning in to Vampire Arcadia for Windjammers 2. This is the best commentary you're going to see all weekend, and this lovely lady is the reason why. This is Disc Dog, the darling service dog of one of our tournament organizers, Nautilus Repertus. She is here to carry XagrandK and I this entire top four.
We're being carried. Yeah.
We are absolutely being carried. But I'm Tiz, this is XagrandK, and we're here to give you commentary and information on Windjammers that is not going to be anywhere near as helpful as what Mishi's going to tell us, what Disc Dog is going to tell us.
So pay attention. Pay
attention to Disc Dog. She's got the real knowledge. So, if you haven't watched Windjammers 2 before, it's like Pong cross Street Fighter. You're going to be controlling two athletes, each on one half of the field. They're trying to send a disc into the area behind their opponent. Each area of the scoring has different score amounts, like 3 and 5, and it tends to vary in location per stage. Each stage has differing widths and lengths, and also differing drop values if somebody drops the disc. If you have the disc, you can throw it or lob it. If you don't have the disc, you can dash, slap, jump, or slap with a little flip. It just goes right over the net. And that's the basics of Windjammers 2. We'll get into the finer points as we proceed. Right now, we got our competitors, Warp Whistle and Southpaw Rock. They are doing their button checks here. And pretty soon we're going to get into it.
So there's going to be winners finals. Southpaw Rock coming to us from closer to the West Coast, which is Arizona. And we have Warp Whistle coming from Ohio. And yeah, here we go. Let's get it going.
And we're seeing a lot of the meta when it comes to top-level Windjammers is the heavy characters. These two are lights.
Yeah.
We have the two fastest characters in the cast, in Hiromi Mita, and I don't know, this is a button check?
Yeah, it's got to be a button check.
It's got to be a button check. I have made that mistake once this weekend, though.
It happens. We're going to see Costa, and we're going to see Question Mark. The thing is, Warp Whistle is a master of several characters.
Yes.
I know that Southpaw Rock just goes with Jordi Costa. But yeah, it looks like we're maybe seeing some Klaus Vessel here. So Germany, Spain, to start off in our winners finals.
Get hyped for Windjammers 2, everybody.
And this dog is so well behaved. The dog's just like, yes,
this dog really is carrying us.
Yes.
We have a curl super heading toward the top corner. No score there. Return fire.
Good defense from both sides to start. Going to play from the net. And that was a good pickup and read on the bounce from Southpaw Rock.
Warp Whistle is an aggressive player. He does like to get close to vent. There's more risk, but there's more reward because it's harder to catch a disc in this fashion.
Throws it high again in the 50-50 situation.
Yeah, we got fives in the corners here, so we're going to see a lot of north-south mix-ups.
Yep. All right, Southpaw at the net. Good catch from Warp Whistle. And they are just so on it with their defense, ready to respond split second.
At this level of the game, you're going to see a lot of timeouts, and you're going to see a lot of impeccable defense.
Yeah,
positioning is everything in this
finally
game.
A score at 43 seconds.
It took half the round to get points on the board.
Yes.
That's how absolutely nuts everybody's defense is.
And he went for the aggressive read, and Southpaw just threw it the opposite way. And so he has 8. You're going to need a couple goal situation. One of those is going to have to be a 5.
Oh, my gosh,
Warp
right
Whistle
into
to get on the board. Good pop up again. 19 seconds. And this is pretty much.
Yeah, this is looking pretty dire for Warp here. I'm not sure how he's going to run it back.
He's going to throw it. Yeah, that's the round. And the thing is, he could just hold it. There's no way for Southpaw Rock or Warp Whistle to take a round here, but it's only one round. You got to win the whole set. So, hey.
Yeah.
All right, he goes ahead, and I think he kind of let him get it there at the end.
Unfortunately, you can see they got super meters there in the corners.
Yep.
They didn't. Warp Whistle didn't bother to spend. Good decision. And now he's got the first
5.
Score. Now you can see the disc is popping up. You can enter a super state into a super throw if you stand under the reticle long enough.
All right, and a good jump back to catch the power lob. All right.
Jump up and smack it down. Spend the meter to pop it up.
So that's going to leave Warp Whistle the only one with the meter, whether he decides to use it defensively or offensively.
He uses it in the middle of stage to delete the 50-50.
And immediately takes
and
the 5.
And loses the 50-50 right after.
Right.
I was commentating on this last year. Southpaw Rock is maneuvering around the reticle there in order to change his positioning when the disc falls onto him.
At a higher level, that's very important in order to go ahead and just vary some of that predictability. If they're going to be here, they're going to throw from here.
Yeah.
Great lob.
It increases all their options and increases the aggression there. But Wessel's giant hitbox allows her to just sort of stay there and catch it.
So right now we're at a tie with 23 seconds left. A tie will go to the winner.
Yes.
So at this point, 8-5, Warp Whistle. Both people get 1 point, and this is first to 2.
Right. So Southpaw Rock is going to be looking to get at least a 3 in order to just take this game outright. So Warp Whistle needs to be on his
Hits
defense.
The 5.
And there it is. A 5 will absolutely do with 4 seconds
One chance.
left.
The catch.
Spend, throw, chuck. No good.
And I'm surprised he threw that as opposed to kind of holding on to that, wasting more of that time, because that just meant more back and forth throws.
Yeah, for sure. You could absolutely do timer scams in this game, and it's super valid to do. It's 100% valid. We have the crowd cheering for both competitors. We love this sort of spirit of camaraderie here.
And there goes, the legacy. Mohawk Mike here, who has been hard at work all weekend. Definitely foundational in getting a lot of Midwest Windjammers going.
Absolutely.
Another Ohio player, by the way. Shout out to Mohawk, though. All these Ohio people.
Shout outs to Ohio. I'm wearing my Arcade Legacy shirt. Vampire Arcadia is out of Ohio. Mishi, this dog is getting excited, but hey, she's still here. She's still carrying us. And she still has the best things to say.
Yes. All right. Bumper just slightly misses the bumper there. Gets it that time for a kind of predictable bounce.
Mishi has reminded me just now that the bumpers on this stage move.
Yes.
Very important information.
And they sneak around the bottom of that bumper. Most people would have definitely expected it to collide with it. It just avoided it completely for a unexpected path.
Hey. Ooh, directly through the middle, but he's there for it. Also, Warp has switched to Gary Scott from America.
And definitely Gary Scott, one of Warp Whistle's favorite characters overall in Windjammers 1 and 2.
It's time to make it a Gary Scott weekend. Warp is feeling it now. Slaps it right at the bumper, jump up, empty jump.
Regular lob, dash back, another lob.
Just barely caught that.
Yes.
Now, there's a funny difference between, this dog just reminded me, there's a funny difference between when you spike it down from the air and when you lob it from the ground. Because if you spike it down from the air, you have more time to pick it up because the disc is clattering. You have that animation. But if you just lob it, the disc lands flat. You better be there for it.
Yes. Tie, 1. Everyone gets a point.
Disc dog knows everything about disc physics.
The next person who wins a round takes this set.
And this is winner's finals.
First to 3.
First to 3. Ooh, good movement there from Warp in order to catch it. It almost snuck past him.
Yep.
There's a 3 to 5. 1 up in this game. 3 to 8. We have 66 seconds left. Plenty of time to do stuff.
That was
Ooh, okay. I really like the slap shot as it's coming down. It's slightly faster.
Power shot, good read there. Warp Whistle's like I've seen that before. You're not going to get me with that. Another power shot, yep.
Oh, the reversal.
Custom super. 50-50 situation, just throws the curve straight at him. Disrespectful.
All right,
Warp is mix up.
Warp is keeping it steady, but Southpaw maintains advantage here in this crucial.
He has a 5-point lead, and so the thing is, in order to stay in this, Warp Whistle has to score 5.
He has to. He's looking for his opportunity. The bumper ruins the super.
What's it going to be? The lob catches.
Lob it over, changes
good
positioning.
Dash. Great defense. All right.
Southpaw's defense is absolutely on fire right now.
And at this point, Southpaw can stop playing.
He kind of can.
Yeah.
And that's 2-1 for this game.
Yeah.
And now Southpaw Rock is 2 up.
Yep. One more, and he will advance to grand finals.
That's right.
I actually learned that from Mishi. Mishi teaches me so many of the rules about this game.
She's so smart.
Yeah.
She's so smart. We really are carried.
Yes. Uh-oh. Mishi's like children. Don't worry, I feel the same way. Why are they so small?
Look at all the beautiful people on the beach. The 2 beautiful competitors as well. Warp Whistle has gone back to Vessel. What do you think is the rationale for the switch?
I'm not, I'm going to say this. Some of the curve options as well as his great dash could be potential for, when it comes to just covering space.
Right.
The reason that he went ahead and went with Vessel for the mobility options, especially here.
And it's weird because, like, Wessel's got a huge hitbox, but that 5 snuck past him.
Yes. I mean, another thing, though, is because of the thinness of this stage, there are going to be some curve options that Wessel no longer has
the
access
supersonic
to.
slap!
But yeah, you take some good, you take some bad.
All right, Warp is 8-5.
He's up.
Southpaw needs to score 3 to tie it up.
Yep.
Warp is playing very patient with his positioning. Good spin on the meter to lead the 50-50.
Returns it. 50-50 situation. Wall bounce.
I admire Warp's confidence in his positioning.
Yes. Curly super again. Lob to slow down the pace. Straight throw.
Also a lot to like make them go somewhere else.
Another wall bounce.
Now
you got to score here, or this will be Warp Whistle's round of 5, and now Southpaw is ahead.
Speak of the devil.
One catch. That is the game.
That is the game.
Wow. So all right, that's a round.
Well, round rather.
Yeah.
But yes.
So this is do or die for Warp Whistle.
Southpaw's tenacity earned him that round.
Yes.
Because Warp was on it with his defense. Incredible slap shot.
All right. 3. Quick 3 to bring him ahead.
72 seconds.
A win or a tie will clinch it here for Southpaw Rock.
I admired that attack on the south corner, but I think Southpaw predicted that.
Yeah. The long curve.
Warp is creeping toward the net, looking for an aggressive positioning. Jump, empty jump. We love empty jump mix-ups here.
And he sneaks the 5 around him.
Wow.
This is rough. 47 seconds left.
Landing from the jump, he didn't have as much time to change the positioning.
Another 5.
Stands there and charges it.
Gets
and that's
knocked into
3
the net.
from Warp.
He was
He's
a
still
little
alive.
too close. Got backed up. But again, Warp needs to score 10 or more to stay in this.
He's
actually 11
it.
or more. Yeah, all right, so 6 to 13. That's going to be
it'll be hard, but it is.
Yeah, that is at least 2 goals.
Pop
up 20
forces
seconds.
to spin the meter.
Yep.
That's really smart play from. Oh my goodness, what a read from Southpaw Rock.
Southpaw Rock.
The slap was met with immediate slap.
With a decisive end.
All right,
decisive victory.
If you thought this commentary setup looked good before, it's about to look even better. Here comes MegaphoneFranke.
Yes, actual, real life MegaphoneFranke here at Frosty Faustings 2024.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're here. Happy to be here, ladies and gentlemen. My very good friends, MegaphoneFranke Sisto, back on the mic once again. First time in a long while. There's nowhere else I'd rather be. I got to hand it to Tiz. I got to hand it to XagrandK. I got to hand it to the rest of the community. Hey, Mishi, how you doing, this dog? Good to see you, big girl. So we are, I'm really happy to be here.
We're happy to have you.
Yeah, nowhere else I'd rather be. And, special thanks to this community for holding it down while I took a little sabbatical. Don't know how many events I'll be able to make in 2024, but I'm going to try.
All right, just bring us burgers.
That sounds good.
No, you got to make them.
Gladly. So, and I got to make sure I don't burn them this time.
Yeah.
I made them for my girlfriend shortly after that, and I was like, I burned them last time. I was not happy. But whatever. Either way, so we had a nice winners final.
Disc Dog chance.
We all love Disc Dog. That's the real star of the show here. It makes me miss my own dog.
Your eyes are just like twinkling and glowing. Look at that.
Look at that dog. So beautiful. So especially thanks to Nautilus for running a lot of this tournament. Jeff Vader Jr. for doing what he always does. Rune, Warp Whistle, the whole crew is here. Jeff Vader Jr. said it himself. We have the most competent TOs in all of the FGC. Dare I say, the whole FGC.
No, look at this spread. Where else do you get a spread like this?
Exactly.
Look at it. Look at it right here.
Exactly. You got Ron Burgundy. You got pinnacle of male physical perfection right there. and the most beautiful dog in the Midwest. So, that's adorable. I love it. So, this is going to be good. This dog. I love it. Now, I'm honored to be here as always. Frosty Faustings, always a big deal for all of us. It was, once upon a time, the highest drawing bracket in all of Windjammers history. So we always try and treat it a big deal when we can.
We're excited to be here, be back.
Yeah. Yep.
Starting off the year right, we're going to get a Westin mirror.
Ooh. Now, Jeff Vader Jr. versus Rune Kodiakson. Both players, I don't want to say I'm surprised they got this far.
They leveled up.
They really have.
They leveled up.
Rune defeated Chris, I should say the Chris, formerly known as Cowtow Robinson.
The Chris, formerly known as, it's just Chris now, formerly known as Cowtow Robinson. Rolling with Mini Hudson Mayhem.
Yes. Jeff Vader Jr. over Club Soda, which I was really surprised to see. But nonetheless, welcome. We love shakeups here in the Windjammers community. Here at Frosty Faustings 2024, Chicago, Illinois. I mean, well, I don't know if Chicago likes shakeups.
Chicagoland.
Chi-town, whatever you guys call it out here. I wish I could say I'm happy to be back in Chicago, but
oh, here you go. Here you go.
Nah,
oh my God, Tiz, come back. I don't need this.
So, Jeff Vader Jr. right now putting on the same clinic that he was putting on against Club Soda. Club Soda, I do want to say, was using Anna Zielinski, one of the newer characters added post-launch via free DLC update, which is really cool. I would like to have seen Anna on stream, but I ain't going to say no to a good vessel mirror.
Yeah. I mean, you don't get this too often either. Just the mirror. You'll see the character, but not two.
Right. So, nice.
Pretty commanding lead here. We got 10 seconds. This is going to be Jeff Vader Jr.'s round. Yeah. And by the way, check out Jeff Vader Jr. on various social media. He is actually recording and working on a Frosty Faustings documentary. I'm sure he would appreciate support. Doing a ton of interviews and camera work. I know he's been putting in hard work at that. So, check out Jeff Vader Jr. I think it's on, Blue Sky, Mastodon, that sort of thing. FF Doc. Yeah.
And he's assembled one heck of a team for that documentary. It's really wonderful to see. So I can't wait to see that thing come together. And, of course, Windjammers will be mentioned at the very least. But Frosty Faustings, you see this event grow and grow.
Jr. Again, 9 unanswered points.
Yeah. All right, so here comes this defensive super. Very good. Jeff Cat slap shot. But, unfortunately, that slap shot was punished. Punish may be the wrong word, but
One to 3, very decisive. And the thing is, I always tell people about this. Lon, Jeff and I love this stage. This is a very Chicago. I always tell people, working on your defense, learning to cover a wide space.
Yeah.
Lon's gonna be a good one for you. So if there's one map that we're just I'm glad I drew that on random, it's Lon.
Excellent. Yeah, Lon. I don't want to say I swear by Lon. We know that Tiled is my favorite one. Yeah. But
that's you Steve players.
It's exactly. It's Miller.
You and Chase.
But the thing is, Lon I find is a comfort pick for me. I got knocked out of the tournament earlier today. Obviously, that's why I'm here. But so I let's see, what was I going to say? Yeah. So I got knocked out of the tournament, and we drew Lon in the first game, and that definitely paid dividends for me. I feel very comfortable on Lon. I can only imagine how you feel when you're a vessel player.
Yeah.
His dash is so long, sometimes you have to worry about hitting the wall, but not at Lon usually. Here we go, Junkyard. We just saw Jeff hit the wall. That almost cost him, but he knew he had enough time.
No super meter. And that's going to stay down for 4 points on the lobs instead of 2.
That's been the story. Yeesh.
Oh, well then.
Was that a serve ace?
Yes.
God.
Oh
wow.
My God.
What a psych out by Rune. I thought for sure that was going to whiz right under him. What?
Everything is aces.
Junkyard. It's Junkyard. It's a grand. What can I say?
And I'm going to say this. Both of these players, they are fans of making the aggressive at the net plays. That has led to some funky business.
Yeah. I like seeing some aggressive play. I found that that's anathema to a lot of players.
Some people pay money for aggressive play.
I can't imagine why. It's fun to watch.
Some people pay money to watch. That ain't even PG.
It's don't need to be. So the implication's good enough. So excellent slap shot by Jeff Vader Jr. A commanding 8 points right now.
Already has the first round.
Not even 30 seconds in.
Yep.
Yeesh.
Ooh,
Excellent.
And that was a great clutch buy from Rune here to stay in this. That's going to bounce up, and now Rune is the only one with super meter. Guess what?
Hey, here's the thing.
Oh, no.
That's going to be a precious resource. He's probably going to want to smoke if he's got him. Because
you got one more goal. If you can't take one more goal.
Yeah.
Yeah, about 40 seconds here.
He's got to rally.
Yep. Oh! Along the bottom of the straight line.
Let me tell you, it's like I've been telling people, those, wait, no, it's 3 out of 5,
no,
isn't it?
because this is semis. First to 2, baby.
Wait, I thought we were doing 3 out of 5 for top 4 as well.
No. Only finals.
Fine by me.
So, yeah.
Very well.
Yes.
We have to run ads. Okay.
All right.
So, promotional consideration provided by the following.
Gaming Gen is once again proud to partner with Frosty Faustings. Gaming Gen offers everything you need to run an amazing event: equipment, branding, even planning and logistics. From industry players to tournament organizers, the best of the best trust Gaming Gen with their events. Gaming Gen, industry-leading event services. We hope you're enjoying Frosty Faustings as we host the last stop on the ARC World Tour. Mark your calendar for March 21st through 23rd for the ARC World Tour Finals to see how the final chapter ends. With discounted tickets and VIP exclusive collectibles, now is the perfect time to get your tickets. Come celebrate the launch of Tekken 8 with Paragon. Paragon Line Tekken starts on February 2nd and will be every Thursday. And since it's ladder format, you can stop and go whenever you like. It's your call. Play more or play less. Slashback returns as NorCal's famous anime-inspired fighting game tournament. Fiending for more tournaments with classic Guilty Gear action? Slashback has all 3. Enjoy NorCal's biggest attraction outside of the Redwood Forest. Games, music, artists, and a fantastic vibe. Boston Blue Beat presents Beach Episode Campout. Join them August 10th through 11th. Dive right in at startgg/beach. Watch out for sharks and don't. Started in 2001, Texas Showdown is among the longest-running events in FGC history. Hosted this year at the Royal Sonesta, a new venue just 5 minutes away from last year's. 20 tournaments on the roster for 2024, And registration goes up on February 14th, so register now and save some money. Don't miss your chance to pick up this year's limited edition Frosty Faustings gear, including truly custom cut-and-sew pieces with ultra-breathable FGC Aloha shirts, scarves, and beanies galore.
Hello again, everybody. I'm back. I'm Tiz. This is Frankie. This is Disc Dog.
Yes! Disc Dog is making my day. I was just saying as a grand during the break, every other game, you got two commentators. Who has such a well-behaved dog? It adds so much to the broadcast.
Unheard of.
I mean, that, and I'm easily distracted. But
She's amazing.
Isn't she?
And it's so good to be sharing a mic with you again. When has it been? Was it Mackay?
Mackay 2019,
It has to have been Mackay.
Mackay World Cup. That sounds about right, honestly.
It's so
Dear
good to be
God.
on a mic with you again, man.
Oh, it's so good to be back on the mic. I've just been so busy with my jobs, I haven't been able to come out to events. And when there are events going on, they're always on nights when I work.
Right.
I primarily
we're here
get
now.
commissions. Yeah, we're here now, and so is Warp Whistle and Jeff Vader Jr.
This is going to be the losers finals. We are going to be best 3 out of 5 again.
3 out of 5, and this is wonderful. I'm excited.
We're back.
I was about to say.
With these, everybody here in the Windjammers scene, we're all pals.
Yep.
But you got to beat your pals in the video game sometimes.
Absolutely, you have to.
We are here in Lawn.
Technical difficulties. Please stand by.
Difficulties.
There we go.
Are we back?
So I think.
Are we back? It's not Jover. Jawadi Janai.
Goodbye,
all right, we might need to.
So, all right. So is that messing with their monitor as well, or just ours?
Oh, okay,
Oh, no,
yeah. I
theirs
think
as
it is
well.
messing with their monitor
All right,
as well.
so that's
All right,
okay.
We'll take a brief pause in order to figure it out because Vampire Arcadia are some of the best in the biz.
Yes, very much. Always happy when they do work with us. It's wonderful. All right, we're jumping back into it.
We just jumping back in there?
Let me just say this. One of the reasons I've been gone is I teach esports for a private school in Las Vegas.
Yes.
Shout outs to the Meadows Mustangs. And one of the first things I always teach them, I say, look, technology is fickle. It's going to work until you want it to. So you always have to expect the unexpected, and when things go wrong, because they will go wrong, you have to be patient.
That's
you have
right.
to roll with the punches. Just as we do here at Frosty Faustings, just as they do at Vampire Arcadia.
And just as they do here in Windjammers.
Let's do it, baby.
We are here on the lawn. I don't like this stage personally. It's so wide.
Oh,
hard
I
to react
love
to
it.
anything. You like it?
I love it. Yeah, I was just telling XagrandK, it's a comfort pick for me. I find it. Because I don't know, a lot of people have difficulty accounting for the greater width.
Right. So
mean,
your mix-ups are more effective.
Yes. It's like I say, you have the coast-to-coast Costa curves.
Yeah.
So it's so much easier to pull off here.
I think
they look like they're going to hit the wall, and they don't.
I think there are like two characters that could comfortably go coast to coast. One of them is Vessel, and the other one is a new character, Jamma.
Yeah, I believe it. Yeah.
Jamma can dash infinitely.
I was saying how, I was talking to Warp Whistle, Mishi. I was talking to Warp Whistle, and it's okay.
All right.
So I was talking to Warp Whistle, and he was saying how Jamma, in general, is very unexplored as a character.
She really is.
So
yeah.
I don't know too much about her. The kids I work with are very taken with her.
Yeah, because she's a robot and she's a lady and she's cool.
Right, exactly. And her super is difficult to react to.
Yeah,
But
it's such a weird super.
It's Anna Zielinski's is a menace.
Oh my gosh, Anna. She's got Miller's super with like Vessel's movement and fierce ferocity.
And the thing is, it's really great to see this game taking on the life that it's taken with these free updates.
Oh,
with
absolutely
the updates,
free updates.
Like 2.5 new characters, I'll say. Improved
that's right. We have
online
Yo.
compatibility. Exactly. So, but the Discman Legion came out in force this weekend. Makes me very happy to see.
Discman's so fun.
So now Jeff Vader Jr. is playing the tight game.
Yeah, Warp's attacking the net.
Yes, but even so, Jeff is really punishing that aggressive play. Jeff has excelled with timeouts during this whole tournament so far.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like I was saying when we were in the other room, I was surprised to see Jeff go over Club Soda.
Yeah.
So
that's how much everybody's been growing.
Right. Jeff has been playing very, very, very well today.
Absolutely.
Very happy with that.
I'm happy to like Rune in top 4, Jeff in top 4.
Right.
Like
Very
everybody's
Midwest heavy
growing.
top 4.
Everybody's growing.
So, but Southpaw Rock, unfortunately, still head and shoulders ahead of everyone else.
You know what
which
those
is nuts.
You were talking about the updates before. We have lobbies now. We have crossplay.
Yup.
We have improved net play in general.
Praise be .emu.
Praise be .emu. So like there are plenty of ways to get involved with this game.
And we're waiting for you. Come jam with us.
Yes.
Let's have some fun.
Please jam with us.
I have off from work this Wednesday night. Obviously, I'm planning to take my woman out somewhere nice because I don't normally have off on Wednesdays. But I think a Windjammers Wednesday stream would be in order since I have a little extra time.
Look at these two getting in each other's faces at the net.
Beautiful.
Like they're both very comfortable with the increased risk that takes.
Yes. Oh, very much. Let me tell you, I consider myself the second best Windjammers player in Las Vegas. The first being Radical Tom. And he is infamous, at least to me, for his ultra-aggressive play. He cheats the net, and he plays Raposa, which is very...
Second fastest guy.
Isn't Raposa first fastest?
Is Raposa faster than Mito?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well,
So-
today I learned.
No big deal. No worries. But so it's to see. The thing is, he's able to react to that aggressive play when I try and punish it easier
Right.
because Raposa is so fast.
Yeah.
Wessel, of course, being a slower character,
He must commit with a dash.
Exactly. So like I feel that would be so much more difficult to respond to aggressive play. But
I wanna take a moment to talk about something Warp Whistle did earlier.
Yeah.
He used the B button slap shot to flip it over the net
Yes.
and immediately rushed the net.
Yeah,
That's terrifying.
it is. It is. It's a nice call out. It's no way.
Oh my goodness, a tie
Now-
from the start of the set.
Which we saw earlier, Southpaw Rock versus
Versus
Warp
Warp?
Whistle,
Yeah.
I believe. Yeah. Now the thing is, we have yet to see a sudden death in this tournament. Do we?
Yeah.
If I
think there
remember
might
right.
have been one in the bracket. I'm not sure. We have preparations for it. We have rules for it, but I don't know if I've seen it happen.
But, right. Definitely haven't seen one on stream so far. I hope we do.
I kind of do too.
That would be great.
That
And-
would be so hype.
And there would be no better match to see it than Warp Whistle versus Jeff Vader Jr.
Right.
Now, we're often used to seeing Warp Whistle versus Club Soda.
Yes.
Training partners, Le Passif, as it is said, two rivals that have grown together, that have, bled the same blood in the same mud, if you will.
Indeed, I will.
And Jeff is just playing incredibly well today. Right now, he's got one over on Warp Whistle. This is first 3 out of 5.
Oh, the drop spends the meter to pop it back up.
As
You got
you
to.
should. As you should. You got 30 seconds left. A 2-point lead is not a 1-point lead. Would
I
not
absolutely
be enough.
agree with this decision because he could have given
Yep.
up the 2 and stayed in the lead, but that
Right.
would not have been comfortable.
Exactly. Now, Warp needs to score at least twice in order to get Jeff. 3 points, it's not enough.
Not
It
quite.
would have been enough to put him ahead if Jeff just let it drop.
Any score will keep this going at this point.
Yeah.
Well, a 3 will keep it going,
yeah.
and a 5 will just win it outright.
Right. Jeez.
There's too
Oh,
late,
man,
too
yeah.
too little
Mathematically
to this point.
impossible.
Yep. And I'm just sort of chilling now that the inevitability has happened.
Now, Jeff is ahead 2-0. I did not see this coming.
Me either.
Before Metafy scaled back.
It's a surprise that I love.
It's Midwest. I always talk about the climb cancel bonus. When the Catherine family plays Windjammers and climb cancel, they
Yeah.
level up. And if I didn't have much issue beating them before, they become demons, and I have difficulty getting past them. Jeff Vader Jr. might have the Frosty Faustings bonus right here. Same deal.
Right.
I was surprised when he got past Club Soda. I will be blown the heck away if he gets past Warp Whistle.
Yeah, and
So-
it will be a really fun surprise.
And I think that's I don't know when the last time I saw Southpaw fight Jeff was. I know it was some time ago that I saw it.
Yeah, I'm noticing that Jeff is attacking the net slightly more, it feels like. He's attempting to call out Warp's defense by taking a position slightly closer to the net overall, like more often.
Ooh, nice. Very good.
Ooh, good call out on the north attack, but doesn't quite get there in time for the south attack.
Now Warp Whistle is playing at a major deficit. He's got to wake up like Sandman used to. Another player I have not seen in some time.
Sandman.
Yeah.
Sandman's in caliber, Sandman's in poking, Sandman gets around.
And like I always said, you have Sandman and you have Awakened Sandman.
That's true in those games too.
Yeah, like when Sandman wakes up, he is, I mean, I can hang against regular Sandman, but against Awakened Sandman, he's one of the best players in the country.
He activates Soul Charge in any game. Doesn't matter.
Right.
He doesn't need caliber for Soul Charge.
And it's just, Warp Whistle's got to do the same
What
thing.
a call
and he
out!
Is. That was great.
He could have picked two directions and Warp knew exactly which one he wanted.
That's why he's Warp Whistle.
That's why he's Warp Whistle.
Yeah. That's why he's one of the best players active today in this game. The best U.S. players active today. Excellent.
I like the way they're using the curves to sort of ride the sides.
Jeez. Yeah, that's something that Vessel's curves are excellent for.
Right.
They're just slight enough that when they bounce off the wall, they continue to hug the wall.
Yes.
That's what really gave me a run for my money throughout my run in the tournament today. I like that.
Oh,
I respect that,
my
but it didn't
goodness.
work out.
The defensive super pops up. He jumps up, slams it down. Jeff catches it and throws it underneath.
The aggressive play was Jeff's aggressive play was rewarded big time. So now here we are. Warp Whistle once again
barely.
at a deficit. We saw this. You know it had to hurt losing the second round in that previous game after the draw. Like we'd be looking at a completely different game if it was 1-1.
Absolutely. Warp is starting to fight back. And he does have a round in this set, so he's a little bit comfortable.
But that's a little bit comfortable is not going to be enough. Jeff Vader Jr. is 8 points ahead. Time is ticking.
I think Warp needs to take this opportunity and start gathering data.
He didn't get he got the metered super out too early. He didn't pop it in the air. Thank God he was there to react to it in time.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
the radius is a little funny.
It's impossible now. Oh, it's a shame. Yeah, just
that's
let him
3:14:03. The timer's going to run out.
Take the standing 8 count, come back for another one. Could it be we're going to see a 3-0 by Jeff Vader Jr.? I would be blown the heck away. There's no way. There's no way. I don't believe it.
0-0, 80 seconds. Plenty of time to make anything happen. We're going to see how their game plans shake out right now.
Now, of course, the hallmark of Windjammers is defensive play. I've been lecturing people all weekend. I always lecture the kids I work with. It's, you got to play defensively. Focus on catching the disc. Don't worry about scoring. Your opponent's going to mess up eventually.
So far, it's been 30 seconds. They haven't.
It has. But we've seen how quickly a situation can deteriorate.
Good use of the defensive super there.
I respect that. Good. Very good.
Oh, no. So the slap shot moved him just enough to where he couldn't catch it anymore.
Yes. So the slap shot once again punished. That's not good. Yeah.
10-0. This is a difficult situation.
Now, I will say that I noticed Warp Whistle's...
Standing with the back.
I noticed Warp Whistle's posture adjust. He knows that this is difficult. 30 seconds to get 10 points. And even then, that won't be enough. It's a start, but he's got to be smart. He's got to... I almost had a heart attack.
I can't believe he caught that.
Me neither. I thought by right that was in. So 15 seconds. All right, big 5.
10-8. 10 seconds left to make something happen.
He needs 3 points. He needs that 3.
Does he have an idea? What's he thinking? What's he thinking he's going to do?
Jeez, God. Oh, my God.
Spend? Nah.
No!
Can't do it.
Can't do it. He could have done something.
What do you think he could have done there?
I think he could have slap-shotted. He could have slap-shot. That ignores the timer.
That's true.
He could have slap-shotted it in the corner.
Incredible insight
Theoretically, he could have done that. Or he could have shot a spike and gone for a sudden death. So there were options he had. But in the heat of the moment, I know I would have been like, I'm done.
It's scary.
I'm done.
It's terrifying.
I would have been horrified.
Yeah,
so,
the option was there. You just didn't think of it in time.
Now, if I remember right, this is Jeff Vader Jr.'s second grand final appearance. I mean, I wasn't here last year, but wasn't he in grand finals against Sandman one year?
I could not tell you,
chat,
unfortunately.
Correct me with
chat,
that.
Yeah, help us out. I got chat pulled up here on my
now.
phone. Yeah.
But, ladies and gentlemen, I have been MegaphoneFranke Sisto. Tiz is right here. We're going to give it up for XagrandK. He is jumping back on the mic for your grand finals. Jeff Vader Jr. versus Southpaw Rock. Frosty Faustings 24. Let's hit it, baby. Love you all.
All right, hey, thank you very much for being here with me, Frankie.
Always,
Appreciate you
baby,
so much.
Always. Jam on. Love you, brother.
Love you too, bud.
Thank you, thank you. I feel complete. Okay. Go get him.
Do you want to bring her back in, or do you want to let her show? All right. Oh, the Disc Dog got itchy. So Disc Dog had to tag out for just a little bit because she got itchy. There's nothing you can do. It happened at GDQ too. We had a time loss. One of our dog competitors at GDQ had itchies, missed a queue unfortunately. But hey, it happens. It's unavoidable. But hey, Mishi, Disc Dog is coming back to carry Zagrand and I.
Yes.
Zagrand's got his headset back on. We have Mishi back with us. Disc Dog. Oh. Anything you need me to do? Zagrand, they, them, yes. So they are back with us.
We're vibing.
We
We're
vibing.
here for the grand finals.
Oh, hello there, Disc Dog.
And so we have Southpaw Rock sitting in winners, Neil powering through, JVJ, Jeff Fader Jr., grand finals with the wrestle. I got tail whipped. Now I know what life is like in the world of Pokemon.
Their defense just dropped.
Yes.
I watched the stat go down in real time. I think, you know what I think that actually is? I think Disc Dog believes in us.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Because she's been carrying us this whole time.
She's like, you got it now.
I think she's like, you know what? I'm itchy. You two got this.
Yeah.
And you know what? I think we do got this. I believe in Disc Dog who believes in us.
Well,
do you?
Yeah, no, that's real.
We got this.
That's real.
All right, we're going to do a brief button check before we go into the actual grand finals.
So they are not playing these characters. You are going to see Yordi Costa, and you are going to see
right now,
Wessel.
like, yeah, it's
It's the opposite of the characters they're going to
it's
play.
kind of funny that Raposa and Mita are the button check characters for these heavy players.
Yeah.
Alrighty then, and now we're about to pick our real characters. Oh, oh, Anna Zielinski, one of the new characters. This is exciting.
We'll see if this happens.
We have, as you can see, her power stat is like only just below Wessel's. She's a powerhouse. Everybody's popping off for Windjammers 2 Grand Finals. I hope you're all popping off too. And we are off to the lawn. So, Zielinski, new character with the most recent free update. She has Miller's Super, which is so funny.
Yes. All right.
B-slap. Stands there holding it for a bit, just spinning it on the finger. It's a cute animation. I like it.
Oh, the curve.
It's a subtle curve, but it is an effective curve.
Yep.
What's Zielinski's nationality? I believe she's Polish?
Yes. Yes.
Neat. And Jamma is from, well, Jamma's a robot.
Yeah. The factory.
Jamma's from the factory. Jamma representing the factory.
Yes.
9-6 after we got 50 seconds left. Ooh, they're at the south corner, ready for it.
Yep.
It's much harder to react to the mix-ups here on lawn. It is a wide stage. Especially when you got heavier characters like this that don't have as good of movement.
I think that, as I mentioned earlier, Jeff Fader Jr. and I, we have put in a lot of hours on this stage in particular. I think for us, we're just like, this is a normal amount of space.
Yeah.
I know that I know that Southpaw Rock, left to his own devices, prefers beach.
Yeah.
So a more narrow stage here. So it is going to be something that comes into effect, kind of where you're trained. And, you know,
Jeff Fader is currently 1 round up in this game. And so we could see a beach pick if he clinches this.
Yeah.
We can also see a character switch potentially.
Yep.
But I do like that Southpaw is taking some time to represent the new character.
Yes. I like the idea that there's someone out here who's watching Windjammers 2, but they haven't turned on Windjammers in months, and they're just like, who is this character?
I know, right?
When did this happen?
But even Windjammers 2, like, got
Right.
this update dropped in November out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere, no announcement, no warning. It just was there.
It was suddenly, like, I got added in the Discord. I'm like, what do you mean there's an update?
Yeah.
Alrighty then. 14 for Southpaw Rock. Important advantage to have going with 15 seconds left here in this round. Good catch. Back to the south corner. We're going to favor the south corner for a little bit here. Oh, suddenly the north corner.
That was a good quick curve from there from Southpaw Rock. 1-1.
Those curves, they remind me of Costa's curves.
Yeah,
actually.
I can see it.
I really like flexing the B slap. We didn't see that a whole lot in prior competitions. But it's a good way to force them to change their positioning.
The bounce.
the one hand push-ups to charge. This lady's a unit.
Yes.
I'm going to throw it at the corner where you're already at, hoping you will move.
Oh, and the
3 to 8.
Answer.
We take those, they say.
High throw, 50-50 situation at the net.
50-50s are hard on line.
Yep.
But they have good enough reaction time, and their characters have good enough movement to catch it as long as they keep their heads on.
And he dives away from it.
And that happens to the best of us. It literally does. Oh, goes away. All she had to do was stay there. 11-11.
He dives
11-14.
away from it again. 14 seconds left. You got to score.
Jeff has to score here. Any score will do.
Tries to go for
well,
the
actually, not
super.
any score.
All right.
11-17. Southpaw Rock takes this game.
Yep.
Jeff is thinking. Got his thinking cap on. Jeff Hader Jr. Video games. I love the cheering in the crowd.
What? Never mind. Y'all stop. Y'all done. Y'all done.
Do not stop. Ignore them. Don't stop.
Wow. What?
All right, so
Shut up. Oh my God! How did he hear that?
I mean, they're not that far away from us.
What?
The crowd's not that far away from us.
I wasn't that loud.
Maybe they're predicting your rebuff.
Hey, entirely possible. Oh my God. All right, so
we're here on rooftop.
Yep, quick 3.
This used to be concrete in Windjammers 1, but there are some changes. It's a similar layout, but we have 4 drops here.
Yep. And a response with the 5.
Bumper business. Ooh, nice 5 for Southpaw Rock.
310.
Bumper business. Now, do you think Jeff likes? Yeah, well, what am I thinking? Jeff loves rooftop. This is his favorite stage.
So here's what's up. Westin as a character has some curves.
Yes.
That can look like they're going towards the bumpers, but don't, and instead head in the 5.
Yeah.
And keeping in mind with Windjammers, you don't necessarily, people have talked about how you might spawn, kind of 1 pixel off from where you were before.
Yeah.
As a result, there's kind of a mix-up created in that I think, Jeff likes and Westin players like in this stage where it's like they're throwing is it going to hit the bumper or not? And so it leads to a lot of aces.
Now, Anna just did that there at like the corner,
right.
like the bottom corner.
Yeah, it results in a lot of aces once you can find that kind of throw.
Yeah.
And I think that's a lot of the strategy here is playing a will it, won't it bounce, and if it does, will it bounce once, will it bounce twice and go the other way kind of scenario for mix-up.
Right. You can't predict what they're doing if they can't predict what they're doing.
Right, and that really is the situation. Another 5.
10 all. Attacking the net there. Oh, my goodness, that teleported. Oh. I heard Frankie scream, they nerfed that. Her custom super is terrifying. It's not as
It's a drop
sudden
to the
drop.
floor, no meter. Curly.
Oh goodness.
Good defense.
Good positioning. Yes.
Sneaks it around.
Doesn't quite get back there in time. It's one of the things with attacking the net.
Curly
Ah.
goes around the bumper.
Spin Doctor Trophy.
Gets an achievement.
Hey, let's go.
Wow.
Just casually walking toward the disc menacingly.
Wow.
Oh, you're here at the south? Well, I'm going north.
Yeah.
Another sneak around. 10 all. 1 apiece.
All right. And there
Hey,
is the
and Jeff is
5.
on the board with a game.
JVJ saying I'm here for a reason.
He is here for a reason. Look at him with the wipe the sweat off the arms.
Yeah.
Flex the Windjammers wristband. And now we're at beach, just like you said. Southpaw likes beach.
Yes.
He's staying with Zelensky. I like this. I like seeing the new character on display here. The free new character. Can you have... In 2024, fighting games don't put new characters into a game for free.
Unannounced.
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 That's why you should support Windjammers too.
Yes.
I'm going to do my one finger push-ups here,
Right.
charge up, whatever. Tries to curve it around, but he's ready for it.
Oh, dove the wrong way.
11-0 on beach in
And
this third game of Grand Finals.
A very different Southpaw Rock and Beach.
Absolutely.
11 unanswered points.
And on a small stage like this, positioning is more crucial. Wow, what a read. Just slap it right back underneath.
Disrespectful.
But disrespect is what gets you points sometimes.
Chicanerous and rude. Churlish.
Churlish. That is a good vocab word. Sneaking up to the reticle. What's the positioning going to be? 17-0. The no mix-up is the best mix-up,
Yes.
the crowd says. When the crowd's right, the crowd's right.
Yeah. Right.
I like
on the
that
wall.
Southpaw's sort of keeping the custom super in the pocket.
Yeah.
Because once that appears, it is terrifying. That is a difference maker.
Back and forth, good volleys. All right, and that sneaks around Jeff Rader Jr.
Wow, that curve. So Jeff went in the right direction, but the curve made it so that it just wasn't enough. Good slap up there. Now he's ready that time. It looks like Jeff noticed that like Southpaw's been favoring the south corner here for a bit. Sneaky 5, 14-0.
A weird curl at the wall makes that unable to be read.
Jump up. Oh, tagging the net. Hey. Just straight shots?
Yes.
Sometimes you got to throw it forward sometimes. 3-14. Big hammer toss. 6-14.
Is 9 seconds. This is bleak.
Yeah, it's
it's not
yeah.
happening.
I don't think it's possible to
Yeah.
actually bring this back.
No. All right.
Yep,
so Southpaw Rock,
that's
2-1.
2-0. Now it's time to do some casual lifting. I mean throwing. She's terrifying. She's so strong.
Hey, there's nothing terrifying about hard work.
True, true. You know what? I'm not intimidated by her. I feel protected by her.
There you go. Why is Fat Shoe like this?
Why is Fat Shoe like this?
I'm so tired.
Ah, goodness.
How many ears do you have?
I think Fat Shoe has
10?
about 20
You have
ears.
10 ears. Stop.
Well, hey, we're at Grand Finals. We are at the stadium for the World Championships. I feel disrespected by how sparse the crowd is
Yeah.
here. It's randomly generated. Fun fact.
Yeah.
So the fun gimmick with this stage is as you score, your opponent's 5 zone will grow bigger. But then once your opponent scores, suddenly we swap it around. The stage, yeah,
Hey.
it shrinks back down, and now your zone grows.
Yep.
This is a pretty wide stage, too. It's about as wide as lawn.
Yes.
So, like, 50-50s are harder to respond to. But both of these players do have strong enough reaction times and strong enough movement to respond. Oh, a lot of oh my gosh.
Ignore Fat Shoe. Just ignore Fat Shoe.
Yeah, just ignore.
As a matter of fact, somebody carry him out of the room.
Somebody carry Fat Shoe out of the room. I mean, Disc Dog carried us earlier.
Yes.
Disc Dog can carry him away.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, that was directly into the 5, threading the needle. 13-12. And
That's the
15-13.
Yep.
So Southpaw Rock is officially at tournament point.
3.
A good lead here
Yep.
this crucial round.
And I
They're
have to
approaching the
wonder
net.
If this would be the first tournament, if Southpaw Rock does this, won by Zelensky.
What first tournament won by Selinsky? I would love to see it. As much as I love
They'd be
Jeff
like,
Vader.
This tournament was wild. There was a dog on commentary. Zelensky won.
What?
They were chanting video games. Yeah, I just don't know.
An absolutely wild finals. Look how huge the 5 zone is. It would be pretty significant for Jeff to sneak one in there.
Yes.
So he's going to be looking for. He'll take a 3, but he's going to be looking for the 5. Jump up, slam down. Oh, she hung in the air for a while there.
And I think you want to not be too obvious there. There's something to be said for Southpaw Rock pretty much just guarding this 5.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want that to happen. And he got away from him. That's going to be 9-0.
Right.
Under
So,
30 seconds.
30 seconds left for Jeff to continue to 12. This might be mathematically
Yeah,
impossible at this point.
It.
But Jeff is not going to go down without a fight. He's going to continue fighting to the bitter end because he's a competitor, and that's what they do.
All right.
And that's 15-0.
Yep.
With that, your champion is Southpaw Rock. But give it up to Jeff Vader, your second-place finisher. Give it up to Warp Whistle, your third-place finisher. Give it up to Rune, your fourth-place finisher. Crowd's cheering for Southpaw.
Everybody, you know, even some of the people you didn't see top 8.
Absolutely.
Soda, Chase, Toxygen, Chris. Yeah,
Chris,
you know.
give it up for Chris. Give it up for MegaphoneFranke, who
Yep.
joined us. Give it up for Disc Dog.
Oh, he didn't hear that.
They
He
didn't,
heard
they didn't
everything
hear.
else,
They
Fat
didn't hear.
Shoe.
Give it up for Disc Dog, huh?
Okay, this audience, whack.
But us,
Tight.
tight.
I don't say the rest because we'll get demonetized.
Give it up for Windjammers.
Windjammers.
They're cheering out there.
Yeah.
Hey, Xagrand, it's been absolutely lovely commentating
Yeah,
with you.
it's always nice. I'm sure we'll do it in the future. Looking forward to it. MVC2 Top 8
MVC2
is
Top
coming
8.
up next.
You should absolutely stick around and watch that. That game's tight.
Yep. All right, people.
But hey, thank you very much for watching. Everybody, take care. Love
Yep.
you all.
Great. Bye.